Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight, no chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So please use discernment. This could be your story, this could be somebody else's, this could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So just the messenger, don't shoot the messenger. I hope my readings have been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as you're coming in to show support to the channel. Mm. Cheers, guys, and let's do a late night tea reading. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channeled message for the beautiful collective that is tuning in to me right now. We're going to jump right in with the juice deck and see what's going on with the juice. We're going to clarify it with some tarot. And then we're going to dive in with some oracle decks and get the overall closing message at the end. So stay tuned, okay, guys? Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, what do you want to tell my beautiful collective for this late night tea reading? You could be an air sign, somebody else could be an air sign. Ancestor, spirit guides, what's going on here? Somebody's in their head, okay? Somebody has a lot of questions that aren't being answered or asked. They're not being answered because somebody's not asking the right proper questions. They want to know where you are. But somebody thinks you never think of them. They want to know how you are, where you are, how you are. Can you see this? Where you are, how you are. They see you solo as they're in a group. Ancestors, yeah, see, solo solo. They see you solo as they're in a group. So you could be in hermit isolation. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. But somebody's undercover brother or sister. They're watching you, but they're playing. Haters are gonna hate, guys. Somebody is too close for comfort. Okay, it's like they're playing in your face like as if they're supportive but they're not really, or they're acting like they're not really supportive when really they are. So take it as it resonates. Okay, somebody could be on the DL. They don't have to be for the same sex, but they could be, like I said, playing in your face. There's some kind of facts coming in, and somebody sees you alone. There could be a whole group of people watching you. And alone, you got this. You got this independence. You're the GOAT. You're never really alone, are you? And that's why somebody's in their head. Like they see you alone, but you don't like you're alone. Like, ancestors, what's going on here? There's a lot of people watching you, that's for sure. And there's a lot of people hating on you while you rest. You're resting. Maybe you needed some kind of rest. Some kind of payoff is about to come in, guys. Pay attention to your body, it says, because you're healing. You have no choice but to heal right now. There's a lot of people who are watching you recover from a situation, and they feel like they just can't do this, so they're trying to hate on you, to put more pressure on you so then you can break or crack in some kind of way. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. Maybe perhaps you were doing too much for people who clearly were undermining you, who were acting like they were supporting you, but really they weren't. These were demons, entities, spiritually transmitted demons. That's why you got to be careful of the company you keep. One of these entities that were playing in your energy, playing in your face, trying to get some kind of information to tell, I don't know, some kind of group, is infected with parasites. I don't know what else to fucking say other than that, because the demon is a fucking parasite. Have you ever seen what a parasite looks like underneath a fucking microspine glass? Like, yeah. Anyways, these haters are gonna hate, but they're hating because you're not lustful. That's why somebody's in their head. Maybe somebody hated on you and said that you were lustful, that you were for everybody, that you were with all kinds of people. I don't know. At the end of the day, somebody had a lot of self hate, so they projected that onto you. But you have so much love. Somebody is really reflecting on this mindset that they have. So they're evaluating, and so are you on the mindset that you have, so you can evaluate and let go of all these haters who are clearly, over sexual and lustful, or they just, they laugh at very immature things. Like, come on, guys. There's At the end of the day, they're haters. And these haters are watching you do something by yourself. And they're spiteful. They're envious because of your self love. They're trying to manipulate and control a situation and act like you're on drugs or some kind of psycho, but you're choosing to hold back from the mind games and the fuckery and the fakeries. There's a lot of evil eyes, sure, but it's coming from your support system or your lover. Oh, well, the ancestors are laughing because they only hate what they can't be. It says they only hate what they can't be. Looks like you're the divine feminine with that anchor. So they're trying to cause you some drama because they're all up in their fucking ego, is what it comes down to. But look, it's time to make a wish. Now, these people are watching you do something all by yourself and you're making a wish. You're independent. You're figuring it out because you don't got a choice, but you're making your dreams come true one step at a time. It just, it gets a little messy before it gets clean. Like, just the fucking way it goes. But something's coming true, okay? And only you can make the life that you want. Full moon. So something is being enlightened, something's being seen, there's something coming out. Masks off. It could be in the summertime, something's about to spring up. You could have had a spiritual retrieval, claim back your energy. You could have look clearing the way. You could have cleansed your energy from a lot of distorted fuckery around you. The demonic entities that wanted to leech onto you. Shit, you could have even had a parasitic cleanse. I don't know, take it as it resonates. Look, divine bodyguards. Yeah, you have somebody who wants to come and protect you. They can't get you off their mind, is what it's saying on that full moon card. So somebody is like really reminiscing under this moon. They want to protect you. Now you have bodyguards in the 3D and in the 5D, meaning ancestors and deities and arithras and archangels. So you're safe. So if you're feeling like you're alone and you're isolated, that's your safety. You need to understand that, okay? Because something's coming in and you are somebody's home. But there has been an undercover brother or sister who's been watching you and watching somebody else to try to get you to not be together or not meet each other. I don't know what's going on, but if you, it says, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for you, somebody's thinking like, if it wasn't for you, love wins. I am safe with you. I want to come back to you. I trust. That's what this card is saying, guys. And it says always. So you'll always be somebody's home. If it's a new person, when you meet them, you're gonna be inseparable. There's somebody who's stubborn, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be magic that was sent towards you that is being returned back, because as above, so below. Thank you, ancestors. Something's being returned back, okay? Could be money, could be, I don't know. There was a lot of black magic that was done to cause a lot of drama, and somebody's waking up from this illusion and the evil eyes. Whoever sent them, guys, they're getting black eyes. These people are getting busted. No more games. These people did too much. They're going through judgment. Karma. It says, regret they chose you as an enemy. Because you got that self-love, guys. Somebody, this sister, this brother, this family, this whomever, boss, I don't know, whoever this is, this group that somebody teamed up against, but it was all because of, fuck, who knows, I ain't giving nobody a pass. At the end of the day, it's all being returned, and somebody, it's like the energy is being returned, the memory is being returned, something is being returned, one love. Now you're speaking up. You know your worth. You're honest, you're authentic, and somebody gave their power away and you refuse. You have high vibrational energy, so you can be by yourself and shine by yourself and speak up and love who you are. Even if people walk away, it's the art of detachment, guys. Nothing is yours. It's all an experience, so we need to try to enjoy it the best we can. And that's why the rest card is there. You're recovering, and a lot of people are watching you, love on you. Who else is going to take care of you? And you're blinding people with the truth. You're being authentic. You're staying true to who you are, the star, the goat. And people are watching that. They really wanted you to be under so much pressure and buckle and bend to their will so that this way they can manipulate you, but you got a strong mind. It's not going to bend because you do for you. And there's an air sign who's been watching you, perhaps, or you're the air sign. Either way, it's giving me Aquarius. Somebody sees you as the bag, meaning valuable. You don't have to be rich, guys. Money is not like the bag, the wealth and abundance. It's not about money. It's about value. Because when you have value, everything just flows in constantly. You never really go without, even if there's so much pressure and shit. And somebody sees you as that bling bling kind of energy, like you're always shining and you take care of what you need to take care of. Even if you're not appreciated for it, you do it because it's the right thing to do and you don't expect anything in return. Hence why there's always some kind of turnaround. You did the work. You work hard, and then you get to play harder. And somebody's been looking at you, and it's these people with these STDs. Okay, somebody thought that you were over sexual, so they thought that because you were single, you had some kind of disease. The reason why you're single is because you see people with these demons and you don't want to be attached to none of them. Okay, and there's a lot of people who are watching you, spying, they need to watch their back, but they want you to feel like you need to watch your back. You are who you are. You can choose to do anything in this world, and you're choosing to be who you are right now. Straight, solid, and legit. And it's fine that people are jealous of you guys. Give them a reason to be. Not everyone watching you is your friend. And that's what the rude awakening is. Not everybody who pretends to support you actually supports you. Not everybody who likes your stuff on Facebook or wherever else you have a platform is your friend, and that's the facts. And you could be saying, I told you so, or somebody could be telling you, I told you so. Either way, touche. Because, you know, you know what's up, you know what it is. And somebody can't hide nothing, not from you, not from definitely not from the ancestors. And somebody is feeling really lame right now because your heart is light as a feather. You are like a breath of fucking fresh air. And anybody who tries to stifle that is gonna take the air out of their motherfucking lungs. See? Because ancestors, God, creator, got your back. And you're burning people with the truth. You're enlightening people. You are not gonna bend or bow or break or borrow. You're a bitch, capital B, man. Whether you're a man or a woman, you know your shit. You take care of your shit. And there's a lot of karma going around, guys, and we all gotta take it because it is Mercury retrograde. And love's coming in, guys. Something's brand new. Something's brand new. It's like somebody's getting this, No, it's like when the lights come on, it's like, The Simpsons. 11:11 and growth. Okay, so something's brand new, but you may have been worried that it wasn't gonna be brand new, that somebody wasn't gonna grow up, or that you weren't gonna get over somebody, but you have opened up your heart, so you don't close it off, okay? Winter was about a gestational period. It's about hibernation and really trying to figure it out. You're in like that cocoon phase, trying to wrestle with the seasonal depression. And we all got it. Nobody's exempt from that. That's why we really got to check it. Sometimes we only get it at the end of the season. Sometimes, it depends. It really depends on how much you can handle the pressure because life is heavy right now. But that's what the trial and errors are. the lessons. That's can we grow from from what's going on? Can we take accountability and learn from our mistakes? And stay in that rest, heal from, the toxicities of the external world and our own. We got to heal our mind first. Like our mind is the most powerful thing and it's also our worst enemy. So we have to train it and we have to make sure that we're good and we have to take care of ourselves. There's some kind of unity, some kind of contract, some kind of twin flame energy that's coming in, guys. And you're learning through trial and error about the downloads, what to take, what not to take, who to listen to, who not to fucking listen to, because these childhood wounds, they can affect a lot of things. They can affect the love stuff from coming in. So we need to lay it to rest, that monkey mind, and really go towards our heart. If you want something, you do it and you take the lead. Thank you, ancestors. My download. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Energy don't lie, guys. It's time to take the lead. It's time to lead with your heart. Love conquers all, guys. You're the ghost. So follow your heart. Somebody feels like they're missing out, but you didn't miss out on anything. There's a purpose and a rhyme and reason for everything. And look, energy never lies. So keep pushing through. Keep loving. Blind them with your love. Show people that it's possible to make real love happen. There's a lot of bad friends that gave somebody who's some really bad advice. And these friends, these family members, these co-workers, these so-called soul tribe members from your past, so-called sisters, brothers, whatever you want to call them, bros, they were fake. Okay, they seen you as the truth, but they were cheaters, so they lied because of the envy that they had for you. They seen you as a shining light, and now they're feeling like they have to watch out. They wanted to team up, make you feel like in isolation, so you didn't, you know, want to do anything, but yet you still did things, just not anywhere you would see these people. Why? Because you're too blessed to be stressed. If they choose not to be in your life, then that's their choice. You're not going to stop your life because people are mean to you. You did that for a very long time, and while you're not the same person, you healed, and somebody needs to understand your beautiful heart. You cleansed the karma, but somebody can't because they're trying to curse a beautiful heart who has already grew. You grew, guys. You got the download. You moved the fuck away from a situation and somebody's having an issue because you are very tapped in, like very tapped in. And these ex-friends, ex-family members, ex-lovers, they knew it. They knew it. So they wanted to affect your heart. They wanted to give you unrequited love or breadcrumb you or, you know, curse you, abuse you in any way, especially sexually, excuse me. But you heal generational curses. You heal the generation, your next generation, by breaking the mold. Like when you were born, they broke the mold. There's no one like you, guys. Your hope. It's like the size of a fucking mustard seed. But if there is a 1% chance, even a 0.0% chance, then fight. Fight for what you want. Fight for the love. It's worth it. And you're laying to rest. Like, fuck it. If somebody doesn't want to do something, doesn't want to put their best foot forward, then you can see that it's bittersweet. The ending is there. But you're ready for something new, an energy that will pay attention, an energy that's going to put their best foot forward. Because there's a Leo who is ganging up with a whole bunch of people in the background, some kind of fake friends who clearly they think that's their friends. Yeah, okay. Guys, they're all fucking frauds. They're all cheaters and they're all mad that you're high vibrational. And you're ready to put this Leo on their fucking ass and they're bittersweet because you're about to meet somebody and the hexes have been blocked. Somebody tried to block you so you wouldn't be in a relationship. This could be a baby mama, baby daddy. Maybe you were fell in love with somebody. Maybe you chose somebody over this motherfucker and they've been trying to curse you the whole fucking time. Could be 10 years this motherfucker's been cursing you. 11 years. Like, wow, motherfucker. And you've been in hermit mode. You've been in hermit mode. Like, you're just like, fuck. That's probably Sagittarius, guys. There's a whole group of people having a fucking tower right now because they really did try to come up against somebody who was in their north node, Pisces, and a high priestess. So you already seen this. You're a star, Aquarius. Now there's a whole bunch of people. Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, who are all watching you in hermit mode, being extremely high vibrational, burning people with the truth and blinding them with your authenticity. They're spying, they're watching, hopefully to learn something, but at the end of the day, they're all in their fucking head because none of the questions that they want answered are getting answered. Not from the right people. They need to go to the person. Like, seriously, they need to have some balls and ask the right questions to the right people, energy vampires, because these people are harvesting off of a lot of people and now they're in their feelings. All these energy vampires are in their feelings because of the word magic they try to send towards you. Now, it could even be a Libra in reverse who's spying on you, trying to send, I don't know, some kind of nonsense energy work because they're a fucking energy vampire and you said goodbye to them. Now you have a new lover coming in, and there's a lot of masculines or feminines who are really trying to stop this new lover from coming in because they're a fucking earth angel like you. And two earth angels together is a fucking powerhouse. Somebody is stuck right now because you transformed. Somebody really wanted you to be stuck. They wanted you to end everything. They wanted you to be just broken and in despair and not able to communicate. And they wanted you to shut the fuck up and lay the fuck down and you know. And they did all of this because they were jealous of you, because the way you move, because of your independence, because you have the heart to uplift those around you like an earth angel, because you were born to shine. That that has nothing to do with you. You were born, see, born to shine. Ancestors, look, there's a lot of people fighting because you got out of a poverty, a purgatory, a prison of the mind. Like, seriously, somebody wanted you to be left out. Now they're the ones who are feeling left out. And there's a lot of people fighting now because you may not want to work with somebody. Somebody is not celebrating anymore with this third parties. There's no more celebrations. All these people are in their head with self-hate because they're all sexually active and they're hating on you because you're all by yourself. Like, make that make sense, guys. I told you you don't fuck around and find out. You fucked around and found out way too many times. And I think somebody fucked with somebody and then really found out. Now they may be stuck with that bitch, that guy. I don't know. But at the end of the day, all these people are looking at you like you're the bag. And they really think you have some kind of money or something. And it's not money that you got, it's value. 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 You see what I mean? Somebody's trying to manifest you in. Okay. They thought that you were naive, like you weren't going to see this. It could be a mother figure, distorted feminine. Somebody sees you as a divine feminine. Okay, you could be a really good mother, but people are trying to act like you're not. But you're the one who's standing in authority with the morals, integrity, dignity, and ethics, while others are abusing their power. All you want to do is give people a good life, and this King of Wands sees it, sees that you just want to give people a better life, but nobody is really giving you your flowers. What you're doing is you're giving yourself your flowers, and it's teaching others to do the same for themselves as well. Now, somebody wants to come in and engage with you, okay? Have a conversation, a coffee, I don't know, get on the same page in some kind of way. This could be new, could be old, but there was a lot of people trying to stop this. But somebody's been watching you, but you've both got your backs turned. So even if his or her is watching you, they're acting like they're not. But they want to come in and give you your flowers. But right now, they're manifesting this illusion to be gone. Okay? They're trying to get out of this haze. and they're rejecting a lot of people. You're rejecting a lot of people. You're not dilly dallying with just anybody because how can I say this? Your time is precious and you're not wasting your fucking time. And somebody knows that. This is why they're intrigued by you and wanting to come in to sweep you off your feet. But you see them as a player, you see them as flighty, you see them as a love bomber. Now somebody is trying to get out of illusion about the third parties. Third parties clearly love bomb somebody and continuously keeps coming in. Now somebody may have tried to come in to wine and dine and manipulate you in some kind of way, charm you, maybe even charm you out of your panties, whether you're a male or a female, it doesn't matter. It distracted you or tried to keep you distracted. At the end of the day, the magic that was sent has other people in their feelings because it didn't touch you. Why? Because you have the tools in your toolbox in order to counter react this energy when you know it already doesn't work. And so the word magic, right? So somebody's up in their feelings because they're an energy vampire, these bad friends. It's always about money and somebody try to keep something in the dark. This could be that Pisces, or it could be a Cancer, take it as it resonates, but they wanted to stab you in the back. This is somebody's friend who did magic, who tried to manipulate them, or somebody around you, somebody's family tried to coerce somebody to not see you. They wanted to put something in the dark so that you would never get the answers you seek. That's why somebody's in their head. Like, they have the answers inside of them, so they're trying to search deep inside to find the answers. So they're resting, they're staying isolated. You're resting, you're staying isolated to figure out what is missing, what's that missing piece, what am I forgetting. And it's something to do with the commotion of, it's like, maybe even look, two women playing in the shadow people to try to get somebody to be separated on two separate paths. And in doing so, it really did cause like a catastrophic event. So, like, say this is past life. So you never met this person, right? And when you do end up meeting this person, because now the hexes have been blocked and there's like this gateway, somebody has gotten, how do I say this, like the A-OK to come in, right? They got the clearance by the ancestors, by the bodyguards. See, they got the clearance by the bodyguards to help you move away from a situation, and the ancestors are helping them to move away from a situation. You see, like, everybody's helping everybody, but this is energy. It's not actually physically. So somebody could be really alone. You could be really alone, but energetically wise, you have a lot of support. And you have somebody with the hierophant, because that's what I'm clarifying, to the lover. Somebody may want to, get in a relationship, a partnership, but you may not have anybody to support you in this. Okay, so you're gonna have to be very independent. So you need somebody who is very independent, has a mind of their own, because this word magic, it has people in their feelings because people will lie. So you have to know the truth. You have to know that people are energy vampires and just want what's not fucking theirs. So you have to walk away from the STDs, from the sexually transmitted demons, the spiritually transmitted demons, the he said, she said, the fucking game of telephone kind of energy. And this King of Wands is very, very passionate for you. And there could even be a King of Wands in reverse that's really fucking passionate about you too, but in a very um distorted way, very distorted way. Okay, one is a player from the fucking Himalayas that probably got a little tiny penis and ugly as fuck, played the fuck out, looks like a Leo, could be baby mama, baby daddy, doesn't always have to be a guy. And then there's another one, a King of Wands in the upright, a real leader who is coming towards you on the horse, in the year of the horse. Somebody is not letting up. They got their foot on the gas and they're ready. They're laying to rest the past. Their mind, body, and soul is in full alignment and they're forgiving themselves for not knowing better. They are coming towards you. Now, this could be an Aquarius who is very much in this King of Wands energy, or this King of Wands is coming towards an Aquarius. Take it as it resonates, but there's a Sagittarius and a Taurus who is pissed off that this person is taking this leap of faith to come and give you your flowers. But it's only after like you giving yourself your flowers. Now somebody needs to really heal their inner child, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing because somebody has been working against you. They've been using you as inspiration, copying you, but then calling you down. So it's weird. It's weird. And somebody knew this about these bad friends, like how they were supposed to be supporting you or pretending they support you, but behind your back, they were saying, oh, somebody knew about this. And it could be this new lover that's coming in. But they were jaded because of, I don't know. Like I said, somebody needs to have a really strong mind if they want to be with you because this hatred for you is real. It's real. The envy is real. And I bet you if you ask these people why they don't like you, they don't even know why. They're just a fucking tyrant. They're just a tyrant. They don't like the way you move because, well, you move all kinds of ways. You move all kinds of ways. You don't shy away from taking a leap of faith on yourself and on those that you love. But a lot of people juggle you because they get intimidated. They feel like there's some kind of competition instead of being appreciative that you're on the team and that you're helpful. They get insecure because you're the fucking star, because you're naked. I told you, look, people are trying to copy you, but they can't copy your essence. You are the real healer. A lot of people are going around acting like they're something they're not, and then acting like you are like the fucking most evil thing in the world when really you're just trying to balance shit out because it's a time for balance now. We said what we needed to say in 2025 about the abuse, about we laid it all out. Everything was said. Now in 2026, we're straightening everything out. And if people got issues with it, that's on them. We're taking the leap of faith. We're loving properly the right way. And if people don't understand that, that's fine. They could be in their head, but there's a method to your madness, and somebody loves it. They love it. Let's let's see what's going on. Let's get the It's like somebody sees you as a gift, as wish fulfillment. Like, I'm telling you, make a wish, okay? Make a wish because you already let go of the burdens. Somebody already let go of the burdens of the Three of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups, all this love bombing energy. Somebody's reading it to filth and calling a lot of people out. You're reading it to filth and calling people out. Like, come on, that doesn't even make no sense. Like, make sense. Like, you don't really care. See, Three of Cups in reverse. These people don't really care. And you're calling it out, and so is somebody else. If you really cared, you'd let me be. You'd let me love who I want to love. You'd stop manipulating people to hate me, calling it out. You're saying what you got to say, and that's what's stopping the magic because you're articulating, no, I see you. I see you. I see you talking about me. I know what you're doing. Or I see you talking about this person and I know what you're doing. Like people are calling people out about what they're trying to hide. Now, you may not get the answers that you seek, and a lot of people aren't getting the answers that you seek, but the ancestors are making sure everything straightens out. So you may not see it. You may not get a front row seat because you don't want to see this because you have empathy. You want people to do well. So you probably would feel some kind of way. So ancestors are making sure you're out the way. Okay? If somebody doesn't want to come in and ask you the proper questions or ask the right questions, then they're never going to get the answers. But somebody loves you and adores you. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is changing in your favor. See, somebody wanted you to be naive. Maybe it's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe somebody had a title in your life, a mentor, a friend, a brother, a cousin, a best friend, a mom. a dad, take it as it resonates with the Queen of Cups. It's somebody who you cared about, who you gave the benefit of the doubt, who you continuously tried and tried and tried with, but they always stabbed you in the back. Everybody else was better than you, could do better than you. But you're flipping the script this time around, especially with the Hierophant and the Lover. When you two come together, whoever this person is, it doesn't always have to be a sexual relationship. This is a soulmate. This person is going to learn lessons with you, teach with you, learn with you. Okay. The Hierophant, it's like some kind of business contract. You know, people are going to look up to you. You could have some kind of humanitarian thing with this person. Like it's gonna be bigger than the two of yous. It could be you and a friend, you know? But things are about to change. With the Wheel of Fortune, you get a second chance. But you have to be honest with yourself. With the Hermit, we're not perfect. We have to heal. So you're taking a step back to heal. And everybody has free will. Like I said, guys, the art of detachment, nothing is yours, nothing is forever. So we have to let people choose for themselves so we can choose for ourselves. Now, somebody feels sick. They feel sick because of the heartbreak. You spoke on the heartbreak, but somebody refuses to speak on the heartbreak about a situation, maybe how they hurt you. Now, this could be your friends, family, acquaintances. This could be somebody else's friends, family, acquaintances. Take it as it resonates, guys, but these people are being blinded by the truth. Okay, they know the truth. They know how some of this King of Wands feels about you, that's for sure, and how they're coming towards you. And they also know about this player person who treated you so bad and what they did. So there's two people who are underneath a light. One is pretending like they don't like you, but they do. And the other one is acting like they're the best person in the world, but they're a fucking fucktard. They're completely out of pocket. And somebody wants to work with you, and one of these people, and I think it's clearly the King of Wands in the upright. Okay, they're trying to work with a friend to try to get in contact with you. Like that's not gonna work because that friend is gonna end up falling in love with you, and you're just gonna block everybody again because you just love to block people. Because I'm clarifying the Six of Cups with the Three of Pentacles, and you're the star. You know, people be copying you, like I said. You know, people start, you know, people are watching you, spying on you. You know, people want to give you your flowers and kiss and hug and fuck up all on you. You know this, guys. The easiest thing to do is get a man and get fucked. But can you be truthful? Can you be honest? Somebody wants to come in after being a tyrant or after seeing a lot of fucking tyrants in your life treating you like shit. This is giving me Aquarius, guys, with the star. You are a breath of fresh air, a tall glass of fucking water. You're refreshing to somebody because of that authenticity. You're not perfect, you're perfectly imperfect, which means you give space for people to heal. And a lot of people juggled you. You gave to people out of the kindness of your heart. You help the community. You do things that people don't even ask you to do. You just do it because you see it needs to get done. Like that's the kind of fucking person you are. But people take advantage of that and then juggle you, and then they feel like a fucking clown, like a fool. Somebody wants to give back to you now, but they're juggling. They don't know how to balance something out with you. But with the star, they twice they see you as wish fulfillment. They know somebody has been copying you. They know a lot of people have been trying to clown you. And that's why these people are in their head. They can't eat, they can't sleep. They know that they're a bad friend. They know that they're a bad family member. They know that you were a good person and you always tried your best, but they just are hateful. And haters gonna hate, guys. It's like my mentor Geraldine says, the haters don't count. They don't count. That's why it's the end. We ended it. It's the end of a cycle. You ended something. Something has to end so something new can begin. You are no longer the same person. So yes, it has a lot of people in their head because they're feeling weak because of your fucking strength. You have the strength to pick yourself back up time and time again. Why? Because you didn't put yourself there. You always had to just claw your way out of situations that others put you in. Now the ancestors, your divine bodyguards, are protecting you to make sure that you're not in your fucking head because it's easy for us. I told you, the mind is a dangerous place and it is our worst enemy, our mind. So we have to train it. And somebody is so upset that they didn't take the time to train themselves. They didn't take the time to sit back in the quietness and figure out their life for themselves. They were too busy with the hustle and bustle and distractions and other people's words to really focus on what they wanted or what was right in their face. Take it as it resonates, guys. They juggled. Now they feel like a fucking jester, like a clown because of the strength. They wanted to control you instead of being grateful that you were there. It's like, what? Emperor. Could be an Aries. Take it as it resonates. King of Wands. Could be. Could be an Aries. Could be an Aries and a Leo. Guys, both these people are very, very attached to you, or this one person is addicted to you, like obsessed. Somebody could even be like, it's giving me this Leo's like on drugs, and this Aries is looking at you like big banks, so it's just like money hungry. What the fuck, man? Look at this shit. Somebody was very, very money hungry, but see, maybe you didn't have no money, so they went towards somebody who did have money. Now they're attached to the devil, codependencies. They hate their life. They're stuck with haters. They're finding out that their friends aren't even their friends. They got an STD from this fucking bitch who clearly has money but no value. At the end of the day, guys, the lover's in reverse. You ended a situation because somebody betrayed you. They betrayed you because they were on drugs. Both these people are on fucking drugs and they're both hating on you, or this is probably why you're in hermit mode. Yes, you're inspiration. Yes, you're the fucking sun. You're the light in these people's life, but you choose to be by yourself because you want real. A lot of people had this with you, this healing, this happiness, this foundation. So how the fuck are you gonna, they're not gonna forget it. They're not, because I bet you they never felt that way before, and they probably ain't never gonna feel that way again. It's gonna be a different kind of love with a different person, guys. You have to understand that everybody's different. So if you ever think that you can replace somebody, you can't. You can't replace somebody because that energy is theirs. You can never replace a person, and somebody's kind of regretful for trying to replace you because now you're just like closed off to everything, but you're not closed off to love. You still have love, and there is some kind of partnership, relationship, friendship coming in, but your fourth house is in check because you love yourself, and somebody's planning to come towards you. Okay, it could be any of these signs that I had mentioned prior, but there was a lot of people who juggled this family life, this white picket fence. A lot of people wanted this with you. They seen you as end all be all, top shelf, but they also were very insecure, like they couldn't get you, like everybody else loved you, and that's what put them in a depression. And that's why they're in their head, because they're not getting the answers. If you were all these things, then why is there no motherfucking proof? Because you're not all the things that these haters said. That's why there's a major tower in these people's life, because there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. So let's get the last closing message from the St. French. Oh no, let's get some oracle messages, because I said I was going to get some oracle messages for you. So let's get some oracle messages. Ancestors, let's clarify this a little bit. What's the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Cups with the King of Wands? What's this? Yeah. See, this King of Wands is very burdened by the choice they made. They're not partying, they're not celebrating with anybody, but at the end of the day, they do feel like they want to come and love bomb you. Like that's the problem. They're insecure. Like if they come in, you're gonna look at them like just a love bomber. They're lacking confidence, guys. They self-sabotage because of this ego and fear. Now they're frustrated, carrying this burden of not talking to you, not starting a conversation, not, I don't know, could even be a Aquarius, like I said. They see you as the dragonfly. They see you as lighthearted, and you're able to adapt into a lot of situations. Somebody's finding out the truth and it's changing them. Things are coming to the light and it's healing this person, and it definitely healed you. So they're getting out of this trap feeling. Magician with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Moon and the Emperor. Ancestors. Wow. Yeah, you're the golden mirror, guys. Somebody was a narcissist. They wanted to control you, control a relationship. Could be, like I said, two females, two guys. I don't know. Somebody was playing in the shadow people so that somebody can work together with them. But the magic has flipped, so these people aren't working together anymore. There's no more love bombing. There's no more self-absorbing one-sided relationships. And this emperor may have been in reverse and now is in the upright. There's a king of cups on my floor. And it could have been because of a King of Cups or because somebody is in their motherfucking feelings. Somebody's heart has just been activated. And they're saying not today to any kind of low vibrational energies, pick me's, groupies, wannabes, the drug infested haze. I don't know, somebody's cleaning up their act. This says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing and feel upset. Somebody's really the fuck upset in the background, okay? So maybe that's why a lot of people haven't come towards you, because they're upset. They don't know what to say because they're stuck in this old school outdated belief system. See, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, people really tried to backstab you, pretend like they cared, but they didn't really care. All they cared about was this Queen of Pentacles, this money, or this money hungry person. That's all they cared about, was money or image. They wanted what you had. And that don't even make no fucking sense. They had outdated thinking, guys. They were conditioned to, I don't know, be a hoe, or, have everything that everybody else had. They're never really satisfied. And now a lot of people are in their head and replaying events, how they tried to fucking sabotage you for absolutely nothing. Like I said, I bet you if you ask these people why they don't like you, they don't even know why. It's like dumb. That's why you're about to get a love call with the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. Like, seriously, you really did something different. You flipped the script, you reprogrammed your life, guys, and you're open to new things. Somebody wants to express their love. They're sending a message of love. They're thinking about you. They're about to inform you about how they feel. Could be a King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Devil with the Knight of Wands. Now, somebody may want to tell you about this new opportunity that they're about to get because they want to start something with you. They want to express this love for you. And they want to express this backstabbing because it's going, look, they want to tell you about how they worked with somebody else and caused you pain, but how it ended up breaking their own heart. Now, I don't know what's going on here. It says separation and loss. There's a lot of deception and lies. And there was a shocking attack that put you in this rock bottom energy, but you were able to pick yourself back up. Now, there could be somebody getting backstabbed in the background by these so-called friends who really are not their friends. Somebody you may not know at all, never met them, are going through a lot of the same situations as you, and you'll be able to really relate. But this is not fucking trauma bonding, guys. No, this is actually like, you know, a feeling at home. Like I said, Cupid's arrow strikes, baby. I don't make it up. It says, have faith. Love is coming in. Surprise invitation and struck by love. I'm clarifying the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Star, and the Lovers in reverse, guys. Somebody did work with a karmic person. Doesn't have to be in a relationship. Could be a friend, anybody, right? A family member, like a mother, something. Somebody who is very much like, how do I call it? Like the helicopter mom, but like overpowering, overbearing, like all up in your business. Like, if this is a man and you're the woman, like you would think like they were sleeping together, kind of overbearing, like, why do you care? Son is with kind of energy. I don't know, but at the end of the day, You're the star. So you were able to heal this mindset so that this way you weren't attracted to the same kind of, fuckboy kind of energy. Or perhaps somebody woke up and stopped being a fuckboy. Take it as it resonates. I think it's a new energy. So have faith, okay? Because love is definitely coming in. And it's because somebody's been watching you and watch others copy you, but laugh at you and try to clown you. Be all like, what is this called? Like the tyrant, you know what I mean? With the page of wands in reverse. There's a king of wands who's coming in with a message. It's a small message, could be like it says, they want to contact you. They want to lay something to rest so that they can begin something new. With the star, guys, somebody's got lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. Yeah, somebody. It seems like there's an Aquarius who was in a very toxic relationship with a cheater. This person was cheating the whole time, and you had proof. You had proof, but I think you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt continuously, or somebody did. It's giving me a male Aquarius who's looking at a female Aquarius having a tower right now, and they're remembering about their tower, about the backstabbing that they went through. And somebody wants to send you a message because they thought that you were too good for them. But now they're understanding that you're human. You have mistakes. You go through shit, like, and this is what's heartbreaking to them. They really thought you were fake, you were a phony, like you were taken from people, and really people aren't even giving to you. It's like, and that's what's breaking somebody's heart. They're deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving in despair from a breakup. Somebody blamed you for something that happened to them. It's causing a tower now because you clearly didn't deserve any of this, or somebody didn't deserve what they went through. And it's giving me two people went through the same thing and they both didn't deserve it, but they both took it out on each other or on a relationship. Take it as it resonates, but somebody wants to engage with you. Doesn't have to be a ring, guys, but there's an engagement here, like a coffee. They want to have a conversation with you. They see you as high vibrational. Could be an Aquarius, but something's bittersweet, meaning something has to end, okay? In order for this person to take the lead with self love, because there is bodyguards. So somebody, this is spiritually, somebody needs to get that clearance from your goons, because there is a separation. It says mirror. It says mirroring each other, self-reflecting, introspection, and inner wounds. Okay, so in a separation, there's sadness. Somebody feels a little bitter because they feel like they're missing out on something. They're missing you. They're thinking about you. There's an uncertain future for them. But that's because they're reminiscing. They're remembering about how they ended a situation, how something ended. It says new beginnings, liberation, rebirth, and transitioning, and a tragic ending. So they remember how something ended very tragically. But that ending allowed something to begin, especially in this 2026, the year of the 10, right? So we're going on this horse into this new chapter and we're leaving what no longer serves us, causing a tower, yes, to anybody who doesn't see our value. And somebody wants to talk to you. They want to go for coffee. They are waiting a message, which is probably why everything is on hold. But they love you. They love you unconditionally. This person will love you. Take it as it resonates, guys. Past, present, future, but it's self love. You're whole. So you're attracting this wholeness and this affection. Somebody wants to be very selfless with you, you know? Um, they want to be soft, like a teddy bear. They want to talk more. They want to text. They want to email. And it's a soulmate. Okay. This is a soul connection, guys. A partner, a soulmate, a life partner. Somebody who you can do things with, who doesn't mind, telling you their stories and you don't mind telling them your stories. Like you're an open book, but you don't want someone who's illiterate. You see what I'm trying to say? Ancestors, let's get a closing message. From the Starseed Oracle messages for my beautiful Starseed elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. This reading is for you. It's the karmic relationship. Yo, I don't make it up, okay? So Orion's energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So you're softening, okay? It says the constellation Orion is thought by many to have a place of great polarities and eventually unity. Some believe that many star seeds who were part of a cosmic history are incarnated on Earth and now are playing a karmic relationship here on Orion's time. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarities cause conflict and highlight separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our hearts and our minds to see things from a different point of view. Instead of gathering the courage to open our hearts, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own wounds and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to go further. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react, to take things personally. It's much more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and to find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence in all involved? And how can you learn to see some similarities rather than differences? Starseed Soul Inquiry, which relationship do you find the most challenging? And how can you see things from a different point of view? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? And St. Francis Oracle deck. Ancestors, what do you want to tell my beautiful collective? We have number 5. That's change, baby. There's change in the air. So hold on tight, guys. Okay? It's gonna be a rocky ride at first. I told you it gets a little messy, a little bit of turbulence, but then I'll be guiding, okay? So 5, midnight mirth, sadness, regret, and love. The feminine energy within you needs to be nurtured. There's a feeling of sadness, which at times may be overwhelming. This may be due to the feeling of being unsupported. If you're feeling you are not part of the crowd, then maybe it is time to seek out new friends, connect with new groups, discover new places where social connections can be made. There's a strong woman in your life who will help to guide you, support, and influence your life. This is the right time to connect with them. You do not have to walk this path alone unless you choose to do so. Wise words are needed to bring sense to a current situation. You may be fearful of speaking up, but holding back will only bring resentment and anger and will prevent you from progressing. So somebody is about to speak up, guys. I can't say it anymore, but there's a lot of people who are hating on you and they're going to hate on you even more. But do you care? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because they have proven time and time again that they don't care about you. So why are you going to care about their opinion? You're not. That's why you need a very strong minded person standing next to you. Because that person standing next to you is most definitely a piece of you, it's an extension of you. And you're not going to want to claim a bum, are you? Oh, no. See, fluidity. Now this came out yesterday, guys. Somebody sees you flowing, going with the flow, like. But remember, only dead fish go with the flow. So you're pushing back once in a while when you need to. You're making sure that you're making waves and you're doing what you need to do to set the bar high in your life. You ain't competing with nobody but you. It's you against you at the end of the day. So what you're choosing to do every day is on you. Everybody's got the same 24 hours, guys. And MC Light with Remy Ma. See, you got the courage. You could have went to jail. You could have had to take accountability for your actions, but you still came back strong. Why? Because you got the skills and the fluidity. You flow and you're Eve. You had that change. You did what you needed to do. Perhaps you were about to marry a billionaire. Someone's about to sweep you up. I don't know, but that's what happened with Eve. And take it as it resonates, guys. You know, it's not about the money. But somebody's got this, billionaire energy. They know who they are. They know what they want. They're going to lead you. You're going to be able to trust them and be comfortable around them. These are important things. So, with the fluid, it's experimentation, flow, freedom, and exploration. So you may be dynamically opposed to the phrase go with the flow, but this card advises you to do just that. The moment you're unsure of where your life will take you is precisely the ones that may hold beautiful experiences you didn't know you needed. Don't adhere too strictly to standards that haven't served you. Loosen your grip a bit. Hop off the tightrope and say the hell with it. When you stop caring what people think, your own thoughts can prevail, and those bright ideas can be the hidden figures you've needed the whole time. Somebody is waking up and seeing you as a hidden figure that they needed the whole time. Somebody's looking up to you. Why? Because you had the courage and the skills to get yourself out of whatever situation and heal yourself. You got that courage, guys, with the Remy Ma. Let's see it. Let's get it. Well, we're gonna do MC Light first because I found her. So skills. It says accuracy and articulation. You may have something to say, but don't know quite how to say it. Sometimes it's hard to equivalate what emotions are involved. So, an MC like card suggests that you should gingerly get to the point, but weigh your words. Take a moment to think about whom you're speaking to and what the message lies behind the conversation. Also, analyze your means of communication. With this, will this work better in person, on the phone, or even a handwritten letter? There are many ways to get your point across, but understand that the words have power and be mindful of their value. Don't address the situation if you're upset either. You don't have to be a redneck to stand firm in your truth. And the last closing advice, guys, with the Remy Ma card. Courage. Conviction, bravery, defense, challenges, and resentment. Last closing message. It says, when Remy Ma retained deed, the entire hip hop industry had changed. Instead of falling prey to intimidations, she mustered up the courage to return. Likewise, pulling the Remy Ma card signals you'll have the bravery to enter a new cycle of your life. Chances are, changes are afoot, and be you may be concerned about them, but don't let apprehensive stifle you. You can be a little conceited, and you have reason. So honor your inner strengths, roll with the punches, and hold your head up high as you brave whatever storm may come. You got this, guys. You got this. I love yous. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. Thank yous for spending some time on this late night tea. Let's get an affirmation for a badass. And it says, some women fear the fire, some women simply become it. I told you, you came out of the pits of your own despair, hell, with a bucket of water for those who are still inflamed. You are fire. You are unstoppable, guys. It says, I can, I will, because I'm a fucking badass like that. You see what I mean? You're unstoppable. You can and you will because you're a badass like that. And it says, I'm not sunshine, I'm the fucking sun. You're the sun in somebody's life, guys. And you could have been sunshine for somebody. No, but you're not no more. And what happened? Well, it's climate change. It says today, be the badass that you were too lazy to be yesterday. So somebody is waking the fuck up and being the badass they were too lazy to be yesterday. So somebody wants to talk to you. Okay? So I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. I hope this gives you some clarity. If you're looking for any bracelets, go check out otterspirit.com. $1 from each product goes to help the Otter Life Foundation in California. They're beautiful, thick gems. They each come with little cue cards here with how to cleanse them and what the zodiac signs are. This is empowering. Okay, it helps you to really get grounded in whatever gemstone you're choosing to choose from them. Okay, so it's like a little friend next to you, because that's how I feel when I'm wearing the bracelets. I know that I have like a little friend with me, protection with me, or whatever it is, inspiration, guidance, love. It's like an extra piece of protection. So go check them out, because look, they even have this little cute thing. It it's so cute. See him, the little otter. Oh, it's so cute. So everybody, thank you who has purchased. I truly do appreciate it. Like I said, $1 from each product is donated to protect the wild sea otters in collaboration with the Ocean Wildlife Organization in Monterey Bay, California. So go check it out. QR codes will be in the description bar for 20 and 30% off. Tasha 20, Tasha 30. Everything is in the description bar, guys. If you're feeling generous, donate to the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's completely free. Everything here is free. I love you guys. Stay blessed. One love, and I will see you in the next one. Good night. Bye.